Welcome to the Top of the Morning Show. It's a thankful Thursday, and this topic is for all of my couples out there, especially my married couples. If you don't know, I love married couples. I'm a married person. I love couples who are moving towards wanting to be in a marriage that is governed and covered under a covenant. I'm going to talk to you, especially my married couples, this morning about a few things to help keep you connected romantically. Because marriage can be challenging for some, exciting for others, and overall it's very fun. You get to spend time with your boyfriend, your girlfriend every day, right? You look for ways to want to make him or her happy, and they hopefully do the same for you, right? And we have to do the normal things like work, and some have to work and go to school. Some might just be in school. Some might be homemakers, right? Or stay at home, and that's fine. But you still want to remember to keep the spark alive. At the top of the week, I talked to you guys about how my weekend was. It was amazing. My husband asked me, I think it was Thursday or Friday prior to, hey, what are you doing on Saturday? So I was like, I don't know. And I thought I had something. I had a hair appointment, I thought, but I ended up doing something else. So I was like, oh, okay. So I ended up calling him back and I said, oh, I don't really have anything that I have to do. What do you got? So he says, I want to take you out on a date. And I'm like, so it's so cute because like we still date. And I don't know who told somebody that after you get married or you've been together for a long time, you don't date. Date night is so important. And ladies, it's not just the fellas that need to create that atmosphere for us. We also too need to do that because whether you know it or not, whether they say it or not, they appreciate that as well. So I'm going to give you a couple little tips and share with you a little something, right? Now, one of you may love this or like it, and one of you might be like, Now, I know some couples that do not like PDA, public display affection. Some people do not like to kiss and hug and hold hands in public and all that. They're like, nah, that's for the home or whatever. Hey, as long as you ain't mouthing them down like you're doing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, I think we're good. Long as it's not children around you being disrespectful or indecent, I think we're good. It's very good to show this in front of your child or children, letting them know, letting them see that mommy and daddy love on each other. They hold hands. They give each other a peck or a kiss or a hug or, yeah, you're showing them that that's what mom and dad do. That's what couples do. Another thing is a lot of couples love to watch movies together, whether they're TV shows or series. Typically, they consider this a romantic little something, something. It's simple. Grabbing some popcorn or some of your favorite snacks, your libation or coffee, water, tea, whatever, and just connect. Watching a show. As a matter of fact, my husband and I, we're watching a series right now, the Tyler Perry series. We've been watching that, and it's very controversial according to social media, but we're enjoying it. Okay. And it allows you to discuss things and see your views on things. We don't always see things eye to eye when we're watching movies or series or whatever, but that's good. That's conversation. Another one is acknowledging chores. Now, they say some couples feel like, okay, well, I don't do this. She does that or he does that. How about you share it? Because what I found in my past couple years of podcasting and when I was heavily involved in our marriage ministry leading at our church is that some couples felt that it was a one way. Like, yeah, when you got married 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you might have said, you know what, I don't mind doing the dishes and cooking and, making sure this and that. And that's prior to a child or children coming into the world. So the playing field changes when you become a mother to a child or children. So that, oh, I don't mind cooking and cleaning and because it's just you and her, that has changed, sir. Especially if she's picking up the child or children from school, taking them to and from school, getting them ready and dressed, making them breakfast, making their lunches. That's a lot. Then got to come home, help them with homework, and then you came in from work after a long day. I get it. and you want to flop down on the couch and be like, what we eating for dinner? Or you come in and walk right out your clothes like you got a mom here. No, that's your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance. That she don't need another child, especially an adult child. So acknowledging the chores and being like, dang, I'm picking up because I know normally she would do this, but she must be tired. Or if she's talked to you, if you guys talk throughout the day, send a text like, I'm having a rough day, or today's a great day, or whatever. I'm feeling like it's a carry out day, whatever. If your wife or girlfriend or fiance says that to you, your response hopefully would be, well, what would you like me to pick up? Or if you cook, fellas, what would you like to eat for dinner? Let me cook tonight. When I tell you my husband does that quite often, and I'm grateful, even if I'm going to cook dinner and I don't have the things I need, I'll say, what about so-and-so tonight? He'll be like, that's cool. What do you need from the store? I don't have to say, babe, he automatically says, what do you need from the store? Or he'll say, hey, you want to have so-and-so for dinner? I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the store and grab this and I'm going to be making this. And when I come in from work, he's in the kitchen. Most of the time he started, it might be done, or is in the kitchen and it's not ready or started yet. And he is like, I'm going to get dinner started in a little bit. Come in, relax. Why don't you take a shower, get you a glass of wine? Sometimes he's bought me wine, but we keep a nicely stocked bar so I can walk over there and grab something or whatever. But the bottom line is we acknowledge those chores. Laundry and garbage our teenager takes the garbage out, but laundry and just, as he says, my husband says, general cleaning of the house or whatever, making the bed up. I hate coming home to a bed that's not made up. So we make that bed up when we get out of it. And if I'm the last one, whoever the last one in it makes it up. If we get out the bed at the same time, we make it up together. Very simple, very quick, but very appreciative on both parts. Then it's the gestures of support and love, the pats on the back shoulders, the massages, the foot rubs, right? Goes a long way. It's small affections that show your love is still there. You complain, oh, my back or whatever. Okay. You know what? Say, hey, let me give you a little mini back rub. In between the show, let them get down on the floor and sit between your legs and get that back, get that shoulder, get that neck, get them arms. If your feet, hey, sit somewhere and prop your feet up, let them get to them feet. You understand what I mean? Now some people are like, yeah, I'd just rather make a massage appointment. That's fine too. But if it's right now and it's 8, 9 o'clock at night, ain't no massage place open up anyway. Not that you should be going to, but yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? Now, lightly joking with each other, the little love roast, right? It can be funny, but then sometimes it can get serious because somebody could be self-conscious, right? So you got to judge that and gauge that on your person. But there's nothing wrong with the little roasting on each other, right? You got to be able to take something that's not so funny and make it funny to be able to cope with it and realize, like, I love you, you love me, and it's all good. Then here's the one. Paying attention, noticing when your significant other is upset or irritated or frustrated or happy, and acknowledging it, whatever that looks like to them, whatever that looks like to you. And then we all love compliments, right? Let them know they look handsome, they look pretty, they look sexy, right? You smell good. I like the way that outfit looks on you, or whatever. It is the smallest things that can go a long way. It don't have to always involve money or a lot of time. It could just be the simple words. Cooking together. Most couples divide chores and things like that, but cooking, that can be something you could do together. Right? Like, hey, babe, can you hand me the oregano? Now they got a chore, they doing something, they mixing it in, and hey, can you put this in the oven? Could you grab the eggs out? Could you da-da-da-da-da? You get what I'm saying, right? Cooking together could turn into a mealtime play date. To some. Some people take it as a chore, but it's kind of like, hey, you want to cook for the ones you love. And here's one. Now, you could be, if you are a note writer, a sticky note writer, or not. If you're not, if you're a text message person, whatever. Just little out of the blue notes. I love yous. Did I tell you I love you? Or did I tell you look great? Or whatever. A little something, something to boost the energy up, to remind them that you are their person. Right? Now, let's not forget, before we became adults, we were children. Do them childish things like pillow fights, right? Nothing wrong with that. Board games, right? Wrestling, play fight. Not hit slap boxing and nothing like that, but wrestling or jumping on their back if they ain't got back problems. Now, if they got back problems, I wouldn't advise that. But you understand that energy that you once had before the child or children came along. And if you don't have a child or children, before life started, life in young people's head. And when you get in from work or get in from school or off to work or off to school, don't forget to remind them that you love them, wishing them a good day. Even if you got a person that stays at home, I hope that this is a productive day for you. I hope you get one thing done that you've been wanting to get done all week so you can knock things out. And I hope for the person that's going off, drive safe, be careful, and have a great day or whatever you want to say. I'm not telling you how to speak, but just giving you some ideas. And I think the biggest one is communication. That will keep your marriage going longer than anything else. Because if you communicate about what it is you need, want, or desire, there will be no room left to say, I didn't know that he wanted that or needed that. I didn't know that she wanted that or needed that. Now, we can't be Superman and Superwoman, but we damn sure can do the best we can to give the best of ourselves to the people who we chose or choose to spend the rest of our lives with. And from one married woman to the next married woman, if you feel a disconnect with your husband, find a way to reconnect. Be bold enough to let him know, babe, sweetheart, honey, whatever you call him. I feel like we're disconnecting a little bit and I want us to make sure that we power up. And again, I'm not telling you the words to use, but I'm giving you an idea. And I singled us out, the married women, because we already jumped into this thing called marriage. Willingly, excitedly. Keep it going. Don't give up on love, and don't let love give up on you. Well, that's all I have. Until the next time we leave footprints across the sun, it is your girl TT from the D, and I'll see you soon.